I, 32 male, thought Vanessa, 29, and I had something solid. 2.5 years together, talking about moving in, the whole deal. Then 3 months ago, she drops this bomb during dinner at our usual Thai place. I've been doing some soul searching, she says, twirling her pad thai, and I think we should open our relationship. I put down my chopsticks. What? Monogamy is so outdated. If you really love me, you want me to explore all aspects of myself. By sleeping with other people? She rolled her eyes. It's not just about sex, Derek. It's about connections, experiences, growth. Is there already someone else? See, this is exactly the toxic jealousy I'm talking about. If you can't handle me dating other people, you're not the one. I sat there for maybe 10 seconds, processing. Then I said, you're right. I'm not. Got up, dropped $40 on the table, and walked out. She called me immature via text. Said I was proving her point about not being evolved enough for a modern relationship. I didn't respond. Here's what Vanessa didn't know. Her best friend Meredith had been dropping hints for weeks. Little comments like, you deserve someone who only wants you. And Vanessa's been acting weird lately, hasn't she? Even showed me how Vanessa was hiding her phone screen when texting. That night, Meredith texted, heard what happened. I'm so sorry. She's an idiot. We started talking. Just friends at first. She'd check on me. I'd vent a little. She told me things that made my stomach turn. Vanessa had been on dating apps for months, telling Meredith she was window shopping. Had already been on several dates with her CrossFit instructor, Troy. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I asked during one of our coffee meetings. Meredith looked miserable. I tried hinting, but she's been my friend since college. I kept hoping she'd come to her senses. 2 weeks after the breakup, something shifted. Meredith and I were at a bookstore, laughing about some ridiculous self-help title, and I realized I hadn't thought about Vanessa all afternoon. Meredith had this way of actually listening when I talked, remembering little details, making me feel like I mattered. This is probably terrible timing, I said, but would you want to get dinner sometime? Like, actual dinner. She bit her lip. Vanessa would lose her mind. Vanessa wanted to date other people. I'm other people now. Meredith laughed. You know what? Screw it. Yes. We kept it quiet at first. Not sneaking around exactly, just private. Meredith was still getting texts from Vanessa bragging about her journey of self-discovery and how free she felt. Apparently, Troy was just one of 3 guys she was connecting with. Then last week, Vanessa posted a thirst trap on Instagram with the caption, "Finally living my truth. Monogamy is prison sparkles." Meredith and I were having breakfast. She showed me the post and said, I'm done pretending to support this BS. You sure? Yeah, let's stop hiding. So we did. Posted a simple couple's photo at the farmer's market. Nothing dramatic. Just us happy holding coffee. My phone exploded within an hour. Update 1. Vanessa called me 17 times before I blocked her. But not before she left this absolutely unhinged voicemail. Are you kidding me right now? Meredith? My best friend? You're doing this to get back at me because you couldn't handle me being polyamorous. This is so pathetic, Derek. And Meredith is... I can't even... She knows everything about us. About our relationship. This is such a violation. You need to stop this immediately. Immediately? Like I'm a toddler she can put in timeout? Then she started texting Meredith. Mare showed me everything. How could you? You're supposed to be my best friend. Derek is obviously using you to get to me. You know all his issues because I told you everything. This is literally betrayal. You broke girl code. He's probably going to dump you once he makes his point. Meredith responded once. Vanessa, you said monogamy was prison. You wanted to date other people. Derek is other people. I'm other people. We're just taking your advice about connections and experiences. The response was a voice memo of Vanessa screaming. Actually screaming. Meredith deleted it without listening to the whole thing. But here's where it gets good. Remember Troy, the CrossFit instructor? Well, Vanessa had apparently told him I was emotionally abusive and controlling to justify why she needed to explore polyamory. So this roided up dude bro slides into my DMs. Yo, heard you are harassing V. Not cool, bro. Leave her alone or we have a problem. I screenshot it and replied, I haven't contacted Vanessa since we broke up. I'm dating someone new. If you have issues with that, Sounds like a you problem, bro. He sent back some chest-thumping nonsense about real men and stepping up. I just blocked him. Then Vanessa's mom called me. Her MOM. Derek, sweetheart, Vanessa is very hurt. You're dating her best friend just to upset her. That's not the young man I know. Patricia, your daughter told me I wasn't the one because I wouldn't let her date other people while we were together. I accepted that and moved on. But with Meredith, you had to know that would hurt her. Like it hurt when she was secretly dating Troy for 2 months before asking for an open relationship. Silence. She told me you knew about that and were fine with it. I found out after we broke up. And no, I wasn't fine with it. Patricia sighed. I'll talk to her. Update 2. The entitlement escalation is off the charts. So Vanessa couldn't handle that her tactics weren't working. She decided to go nuclear. Started telling everyone that Meredith and I had been having an emotional affair while we were still together. That's why she had to explore polyamory to heal from the betrayal. The problem? She forgot that Meredith is meticulous about keeping receipts. Mer pulled up everything. Text threads showing Vanessa talking about Troy from 4 months ago. Screenshots of Vanessa's dating profiles from when we were still together. Voice memos of Vanessa practicing her open relationship speech before our dinner. Even a goddamn spreadsheet Vanessa made ranking guys she wanted to date. I was ranked number 4 behind Troy, some bartender named Rico, and her ex from college. But Vanessa didn't know Meredith had all this. She kept pushing her narrative. Showed up at my apartment complex at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday, drunk, with her sister Natalie. I was taking out trash when I heard, Derek, I know you're home. We need to talk. I walked over, keeping my distance. Vanessa, you need to leave. You stole my best friend. You manipulated her. You mean like how you manipulated me into thinking we were monogamous while you were already dating Troy? Natalie piped up. She was exploring her options. You're just bitter. Cool. I explore my option. It's Meredith. Goodbye. They followed me to the door, Vanessa fake crying about how I ruined her life and turned everyone against her. Security finally showed up and escorted them out. Next morning, I get a text from an unknown number. It's Rico, the bartender from her spreadsheet. Hey man, just wanted you to know V told me she was single when we hooked up. Had no idea she had a boyfriend. Sorry, dude. I thanked him for the heads up. Then he adds, also, she's been telling people you're stalking her. Might want to watch her back. Stalking her? I haven't even been to her. Side of town since we broke up. Meredith, meanwhile, was dealing with her own assault. Vanessa recruited their friend group to bombard her with messages about loyalty and sisterhood. Most backed off when Meredith sent them the spreadsheet. The ranking system really pissed off Natalie when she saw her own boyfriend was listed as number 8, backup option. Yeah, Vanessa had been planning to go after her own sister's boyfriend. Update 3. So Vanessa made a critical error. She forgot that Meredith wasn't just her friend. She was her accountability buddy for literally everything. See, Vanessa had this habit of using Meredith as her personal confession booth. Every shady thing she did, she'd tell Meredith to process it. Meredith, being a good friend, kept her mouth shut. Until now. Vanessa posted on social media, when someone you trusted with your deepest secrets betrays you, for a man, broken heart, #fake friends, #healing journey. Meredith had enough. She responded publicly. Secrets like cheating on your boyfriend with your trainer, getting tested for STIs without telling him, planning to baby trap him if he tried to leave, stealing $200 from his wallet for Plan B because Troy wouldn't pay, using his credit card for your dates with other guys. Which secret specifically are you worried about, V? The comments exploded. The credit card thing was news to me. I checked my statements. Yep, bunch of charges at restaurants and bars I'd never been to. Small amounts I hadn't noticed. Maybe $600 total over 2 months. I filed a dispute with my card company and sent them screenshots of Vanessa's texts admitting she used my card for emergencies. They reversed the charges. But here's the best part. Troy saw the post. He commented, wait, you said Derek was abusive and that's why you needed space to heal with me. Then Rico, you told me you were single and your ex was a stalker. Then some guy named Harrison. You said you were in a loveless relationship and planning to leave for months. All these dudes started comparing notes, I in the comments. Turns out she told each of them a different sob story. Troy thought he was saving her from abuse. Rico thought he was her first relationship after a bad breakup. Harrison thought he was helping her escape a dead bedroom situation. Vanessa deleted the post, but screenshots were already everywhere. Then came the extinction burst. Wait, no, scratch that. Then came something even better. Vanessa's work saw the drama. See, she worked at a nonprofit that promoted ethical relationships and communication. Her boss, who followed her on social media, saw everything, including the spreadsheet where she'd ranked several coworkers and donors as potential dates. She got called into HR. Not fired, but put on administrative leave, pending an investigation into whether she'd been using company events to scout dates. Turns out she had been using the donor database to look up guys' financial info before deciding whether to pursue them. That's when the real meltdown happened. Vanessa showed up at Meredith's apartment at 2 a.m., not drunk this time, just desperate. Mare was staying at my place that night, lucky timing, but her doorbell cam caught everything. Vanessa, sitting on the doorstep, talking to the door like Meredith was there. Mare, please. I'm sorry. I need you. Everything's falling apart. Troy dumped me. Rico blocked me. Harrison called me a sociopath. My job is probably gone. My sister won't talk to me. Even my mom is disappointed. I know I messed up, but you were supposed to be my person. We were supposed to be friends forever. How could you choose him over our friendship? Please. I'll do anything. I'll apologize to Derek. I'll go to therapy. Just please be my friend again. She sat there for 3 hours talking to an empty apartment. Meredith felt bad for about 5 seconds, then remembered the baby trap plan and got over it. Update 4. The final act of this drama is almost satisfying enough to make the whole mess worth it. So Vanessa, having lost her friend group, her roster of guys, and potentially her job, decided the problem was that she hadn't been clear enough about her victim status. She started a blog, Surviving Betrayal, a polyamorous woman's journey. I kid you not. This woman really thought she could rebrand the whole situation. Her first post went viral, but not how she wanted. She wrote about how monogamous culture had poisoned her best friend against her, and how her ex was weaponizing patriarchal norms to punish her for being sexually liberated. Someone found it and posted it to a polyamory forum. The actual poly community roasted her. Like, these people who genuinely practice ethical non-monogamy tore her apart for cheating and calling it polyamory, not getting informed consent, lying to multiple partners, using polyamory as an excuse for poor behavior. One comment with 500+ upvotes. This isn't polyamory, it's just being a trash person with extra steps. But Vanessa doubled down, posted a follow-up about how even the poly community was gatekeeping and oppressing her. That's when karma delivered the final blow. Remember Harrison? The guy who thought he was helping her escape a dead bedroom? Turns out he's a lawyer. Specifically, an employment lawyer. And he was pissed about being lied to. He sent her a cease and desist letter about her blog post, where she'd mentioned him by name and implied he was predatory for pursuing a vulnerable woman. She had 48 hours to remove the content or face a defamation suit. She removed it, but the damage was done. Her job saw the blog, saw her calling the organization toxic and oppressive to alternative lifestyles. They fired her, not for the relationship drama, but for publicly bad-mouthing the organization and violating their social media policy. Last week was her final attempt. She reached out to my mom, my MOM, found her on Facebook, and sent this long message about how she still loved me and how we were meant to be and how my mom should talk sense into me about this Meredith situation. My mom, bless her, responded, "Sweetheart, you rank my son as number 4 on your list of men to date. Behind someone named Rico. I think you've confused love with having a backup plan. Please don't contact me again." Then forwarded it all to me with, "Your new girlfriend seems lovely BTW. Bring her to Sunday dinner." Yesterday, I got one last text from an unknown number. I know this is probably blocked too, but I need you to know that what we had was real. Despite everything, I loved you. Maybe not the way you needed, but the way I knew how. I hope someday you can forgive me and we can at least be civil. Also, can you please ask Meredith to send me my grandmother's earrings back? Two things. 1. We were together 2.5 years, and she never mentioned grandmother's earrings. 2. Meredith doesn't have any of her jewelry. I didn't respond, but Meredith did from her own phone. You never lent me any earrings. Stop making up sentimental items for sympathy. Vanessa replied, they're in your jewelry box. The pearl ones. Those are MY grandmother's. From her funeral last year, which you attended. Silence after that. Final update. It's been 2 months since everything went down. Figured I owed you all a final update on where everyone ended up. Vanessa moved back in with her parents. According to Natalie, who finally dumped her boyfriend after seeing that spreadsheet, Vanessa's working at a coffee shop and telling everyone she's taking a sabbatical from corporate life to find herself. She started a new Instagram focused on healing and growth, with daily affirmations about releasing toxic people. Has 12 followers, mostly bots. She made one last attempt to stir drama last month. Posted a TikTok about how to know if your ex and best friend were cheating all along, with a bunch of made-up signs that were clearly about us. It got 50 views and 1 comment. Girl, this is embarrassing, delete this. Troy ended up dating one of the other trainers at the gym. They're engaged now. He sent me a message thanking me for inadvertently showing him what a bullet he dodged. Rico and Harrison became friends through the shared trauma. They started a group chat called Vanessa Survivor Support Group and invited me. I declined, but appreciated the gesture. Patricia, Vanessa's mom, ran into me at the grocery store. Apologized for everything. Said Vanessa's in therapy now, but still believes everyone else is the problem. She looked exhausted. I genuinely felt bad for her. As for Meredith and me, we're good. Really good. Moved in together last week. It's weird how much easier everything is when your partner actually wants to be with just you. Wild concept, right? She still occasionally gets texts from Vanessa from different numbers. Usually late night, I miss you, or remember when we. Messages. We just delete them. The funniest part? Found out through mutual acquaintances that Vanessa's now telling people she's choosing to be single and doesn't believe in relationships anymore because people can't handle her authenticity. But the actual final kicker happened yesterday. Got a notification that someone viewed my LinkedIn. It was Vanessa at 3 a.m. for her mom's account. Some people never learn. Anyway, that's it. Drama's over. Meredith and I are planning a trip to wine country next month. Life's good when you're with someone who doesn't need a spreadsheet to figure out if they want to be with you. To everyone who said I should have seen the red flags earlier, you're right. When someone tells you they've had crazy exes, plural, run, you're not special. You're just next. Thanks for following along with this insanity. Gonna go live my boring, monogamous, drama-free life now. Victory hand. Edit. Since everyone's asking, yes, Meredith knows I posted this. She helped me remember some of the details and is reading comments with me. She says hi and wants you to know the grandmother's earrings thing still make her laugh. Edit 2. To the person who messaged saying this sounds fake because nobody makes spreadsheets ranking people. You've clearly never dated someone with main character syndrome and an obsession with data organization. She had spreadsheets for everything. Meal prep, workout schedules, and apparently, human beings she wanted to collect. Edit 3. No, I won't share Vanessa's blog or social handles. Let her fade into obscurity in peace. Or whatever her version of peace is.